Boom shakalaka, huge warning to everyone in Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin has not done this in 8 years. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin has not done this in 8 years and a lot of other need to see charts for Bitcoin. Before we get into it, guys, like the video, come join us on Twitter at @cryptolove, and of course, subscribe to the coolest channel on all of YouTube, this one right here. Now, today, fear and greed at 73, same as we were yesterday and last week, going sideways, the overall market going sideways. Bitcoin at 67,724, Ethereum at 3805, BNB at 602, Solana 166, XRP 51 cents, Dogecoin 15 cents, Cardano 45 cents, and Toncoin 637. And Bitcoin continuing in this sideways price trend. But it should be noted, there is a trend line coming up that we should have a breakout by mid-June, potentially breaking up, especially if this inverse head and shoulders holds true, pushing price roughly to $90-some thousand based on that. But it doesn't feel that way right now. Right now, it feels like the boring sideways price movement area where the black line right here, that price just goes sideways and nothing's happening for Bitcoin. You feel like poking it with a stick and being like, come on Bitcoin, what are you doing? Well, right now it's just going sideways and people are losing their attention span and they're bored and they're giving up, and all the better, because now is pretty much the last time in history you're ever going to be able to buy Bitcoin at an even reasonable price. And we'll get into exactly why if you stay tuned till the end of this video. As of right now, though, it is showing early signs that Bitcoin pro institutional traders may be pivoting from selling risk to buying risk. Now, each time we did have a pivot here, price tended to go up afterwards. So we might be having a pivot once again. Price might start coming up once again pretty soon. As a matter of fact, right now, the argument for Bitcoin relating to the eventual destruction of fiat currency is right here. So if we take a look, this is essentially the great stagflation, head and shoulders in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and then what eventually happened after that with the Dow Jones Industrial Index. Now, hold this chart in your head and take a look at Bitcoin versus US money and stock. Same thing. Inverse head and shoulders right here. We actually have not broken the peak in 2017, but we are right back at previous all-time highs. Could we be headed up like we saw right here? I would say probably yes. Right now, Bitcoin wallets holding at least 10 Bitcoin have added 154,000 more Bitcoin in the past 5 months. Whales are buying Bitcoin. And not only that, whales are buying Dogecoin too. Could they know that an oscillator is about to oscillate, sending meme coins for a rally that we have yet to see? Yes, most likely they know that something's going on. But Bitcoin just signaled once again the 5-day bullish compression has reached its highest level in 8 years. Since way back here, when Bitcoin was roughly $500 before it went to $20,000, before it did a 40x. Could we have a 40x on the verge for Bitcoin with a $2.8 million Bitcoin coming? Yeah, certainly possible when you take a look at some of these charts we have coming up. This is significant. Bitcoin has only seen blow-off tops after breakouts against M1 money supply. And the longer it's consolidated, the longer it's run. Now, we did not have a breakout during the last cycle, hence no blow-off right there. But we are about to break out right now, and this breakout follows the longest consolidation, meaning that we are likely to have a massive blow-off top. Not only that, but we have a textbook breakout of a 5-year broadening wedge. Since that top we were talking about in 2017, Bitcoin has been in this consolidation broadening wedge for 5 years, breaking out right now in the last 5 years. Hasn't happened. Once this happens, we will likely see a massive Bitcoin breakout. This chart right here, another wedge right here. We have support right there for Bitcoin. Likely, once we reach this parabolic area, which could happen in the next month, that mid-June area that we're talking about, could have massive price explosion for Bitcoin. Everything is looking like it is about to happen for Bitcoin. What if it continues? What if Bitcoin plays out the same thing it did here in 2016, 2017? Well, that would put the top roughly around February, which means we could have a very, very nice end of year this year for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Because while every other country continues to print money, you know who can't print money? Bitcoin. It just can't. There's 21 million, period. If we take a look, price of a home, US dollars versus Bitcoin. In 2016, 664 Bitcoin for the average home. In 2020, 45 Bitcoin for the average home. 2024, 6.6 Bitcoin for the average home. And taking a look at this very, very interesting chart, the quantity of Bitcoin needed to retire with a median US family income. This is based on the 4% rule, stating that if you spend 4% of your assets every year, you'll never run out of money. Now, based on this, taking the median US family income and Bitcoin's price and plotting them over time, if we take a look right here, right now, yeah, you need 52 Bitcoin to retire with a median US family income. But fast forward 4 years, that's 12.5 Bitcoin. Fast forward another 4 years, that's 4.9 Bitcoin. And another 4, 2.2 Bitcoin in 2036. And it would be a good estimate, probably 1 Bitcoin and change by 2040. That's right, 16 years and you could retire with 1 Bitcoin at $70,000 today. Oh my goodness. If that doesn't break your mind, I don't know what will. But that's all for this episode. If you enjoyed it, push the like button, come join us on Twitter through CryptoLove, subscribe, and YouTube thinks you should watch that video right there. I tend to agree, so check it out. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.